What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Elude Stalwart playing World of Warcraft Legion. This is the Void Elf leveling mini-series, episode number 47, and today we're going to be playing Locksoul. He's now our level 95 Affliction Warlock. We last left off questing in Warlords of Draenor. We were doing some dungeons. I think as we've leveled up, we've unlocked more, but mostly we saw like the iron docks and whatever the cave system is. Like, I forget the name of the cave one. Apparently, you can click on a faction in the reputation pane and get additional information and options about that faction. Oh, didn't know that. Maybe Warlords of Draenor had the thing where you could set a favorite faction and gain rep with that faction when you run dungeons. Kind of like Mists of Pandaria. Mop had something like that where you could favorite a faction and get rep towards them and kind of get extra rep towards that faction outside of just doing dailies for them. I want to say the zone we left off in is Talador. I think we might be at our garrison right now. I've leveled it up to rank 2, and it's interesting because I've never actually seen a rank 2 alliance garrison. I know the Horde one looks like way different than this, and it's weird because like it seems like the alliance one is following more of like the general fantasy theme castle and like township kind of garrison, which like on the Horde side you're just like building a bigger outpost of like an orcish camp. It doesn't really look all like this. Is kind of refined. Like this is kind of like well done. I really like the alliance garrisons look way more than the orc one. This looks like a town I would live in, you know what I mean? Whereas the orc one's kind of like, I don't know, it's more primal and savage, I guess. It's more like an Orgrimmar versus Stormwind thing, I guess. I mean, you ask most people, what would you rather live in, Orgrimmar or Stormwind? Well, Orgrimmar is badass, but I think if I actually lived somewhere, Stormwind would probably have a better internet connection. You know what I mean? So I'd probably be up in Stormwind getting some of that Google Fiber. I imagine orcs are probably still very analog. Because they're primitive. Like, orcs are primitive savages. My cat's attacking the window, apparently. Cut it out, kitty. No, no, no. Oh, I picked up a pet battles. No. I bet you it'll never let me abandon it. Please. Okay, let me. You gotta be careful with these pet battle ones because like this pet battle tamer's Calmador, you can't abandon it. You try to abandon it here. Yes. Because nothing happens. You can't do it. Alright, I gotta be careful because I was just running around picking up quests the other day and I ended up filling my log up with quests that I wasn't even gonna do. We left off in Talador, so let's first get in dungeon queue, and then we'll see what kind of dungeons we have available to ourselves. Okay, so Blood Maw Slag Mines, that's the cave looking one that I was talking about. We have Iron Docks and Addons. This is the OG Addons. Cool. Okay, so now we're in queue. I need a mailbox because there's something in the mail. We are 95, so I think Talador is the highest level zone we could go to. Oh yes, all that cloth we were selling yesterday has come back. Nice. So already we've made almost 200 gold. Now a flight path, right? Where's the flight path? Make sure we're repaired. We're getting ready for an adventure today, folks. We're gonna go out into the world of Warcraft. Or I guess it would be of Draenor and Warcraft. Dionys. Greetings. Let's see. Let's get rid of garrison support stuff, I think. And just track this stuff, the Talador. Too many irons in fire. Too many irons in fire is this one? And that is outside of Fort Rin. Ah, it's a fort named after the Alliance King Rin in Talador. It's actually right next to where we're at, so this will be a short flight. Kitty, cut it out! Cut it out! Get off of that! No! No! Leave it alone. She acts all disappointed. We ran that Iron Docks yesterday, and me and this pally were just going back and forth. Well, actually... Oh, okay, yeah, I see what happened here. So, it was me and this other Warlock. This Warlock had Cataclysm, Rain of Fire, Chaos Bolt. Him and I were going back and forth at first. I was Affliction the whole time. Kitty, cut it out! And, like, we were going toe to toe, me and this Destro lock. Kitty, you better stop. I think she sees these birds in the window, so she's like attacking. But anyways, yeah, Affliction versus Destro, we were actually very close. I was very into that dungeon. I wanted to push myself to see how well I could do, and it looked like they were pushing themselves. But they said that it was like an emergency or something, so they left it after, like, I think either right before or right after the second boss. And then this Paladin came in, and this Paladin, like, I don't know if you saw from the last fight there. This is me and the Warlock. So the first boss, it was like the Warlock and I going back and forth. Actually, I got a few more segments here. So this is the last boss, the Paladin and I. I was doing 34.1% of the group's damage, and the Pally did 34.3% of the damage. And that was a fight that was 1 minute and 30 seconds long. And then there was the Tiger boss. The Paladin far out DPS'd me on that one. The Pally was better than I was there. They did 34.2% of the group's damage, and I did 29.4%. And the mage was a frost mage. And then the Grimrail Enforcers, again, like, this is another boss here. I think these were trash mobs, actually, the Grimrail Enforcers. Oh no, this was a boss fight, actually. Oh, that's cool. So the little skulls next to them mean these are boss fights. So Details really quickly saves the boss fights information for you to get easy access to. But yeah, Rep Pally won again. And I can't be mad because, you know, I love Rep Pallies. And I am one on Alliance and Horde. So I was actually kind of stoked to see that I was actually able to go that close to a Rep Pally's damage, even as Affliction. Because I think Affliction, oh, that's pretty weak. Like, Afflictions rely on dot damage, and it takes a while for dot damage to go off, and it's really hard to keep, like, all your dots rolling and your uptime with your Warlock, because you're managing multiple targets debuffs at a time. You gotta excuse my throat, I gotta clear it. Give me a sec. I've been battling this this gunk. I don't know what it is. It's like the weather's been changing, so I got this gunk that I've been dealing with. Anyways, yeah, it was cool to see that I was able to keep up with a Rep Pally. And then the first fight, like me and the Destro lock, it felt good to out DPS a Destro lock, but I don't know how much of that I should actually like care or pay attention to. It seemed like the player was skilled though. I'm drinking a tonic that I made this morning. Ugh. It's kind of helping me loosen all that stuff up. It's I grabbed some lemon with some vanilla and some honey, and I heated it up like a tea and some water, and then I added like ginger and cinnamon and cayenne pepper, and that's going to work on my my throat, so it's like clearing me up so I can actually speak clearly. And it's working pretty well. I think it's done its job. Alright, we're in queue. We're actually running with demonic power. We're using our Glyph of Supremacy, or our Grimoire, our Sacrifice even. It says, sacrifice your demon to gain demonic power, causing your spells to sometimes deal 1-3-3-7 shadow damage. Nice. Do you get that? Do you get what it's doing here? Dealing leet shadow damage 1-3-3-7 aka leet 1-3-3-7 equals LEET. Actually, it looks more like this. 1-3-3-7 equals leet. So it'll do leet shadow damage to the target and other enemies within 8 yards. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's see what kind of leet shadow damage. Oh, it just went off. Did you hear it? Oh, that sounds amazing. Do you hear it? When it goes off, it's like and he actually like farts a dust cloud of shadow damage. That's neat. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's give a Phantom Singularity to this guy here. Quick Fix is ready to deploy. Ooh, check this out. We're gonna artillery barrage this area. Yeah, man. You know what? I may even go without having my pet just so I can hear that shadow explosion go off. That's so cool. Who needs a pet? We're Affliction, bitches. Alright, so we're just gonna go deep into this stuff. Whoever wants some can come get some. Listen here, Mr. Peon. You don't start nothing. They won't be nothing. Alright, Quick Fix is ready to deploy. You ain't starting nothing. There ain't be nothing. Look at that. You can just see him farting shadow dust clouds. That's so good. I love it. And as long as I'm draining soul, like, I don't need a tank. I could heal myself. I get Soul Leech as well. It's a bubble. Absorbs 3k damage right now, but I don't know if that's been depleted at all by the shots we were just taking. We're going to go in the river here, because apparently there's an amethyst crystal out there. Oh, our stream's probably sweating right now. Are you guys noticing lag? Give me a second. Let me fix that. I normally turn my stream settings way further down. We're going to keep our particle density good, though. Let's see how that goes. This may help us with the lag, at least, on the stream. I don't know if I need to reset this. Should be okay. Are we good now? Is the latency really bad? It says 15 FPS on the stream. Ah, I may need to restart. Dang. Look at him, he's like exploding. I love it. Yeah, man. Got ourselves an eel. Yeah, 15 FPS is no bueno. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back again to episode 47. I got my graphic settings tuned a little bit more appropriately, I think. It'll be less strain on the FPS. Now, we were just about to hit this crystal here, and I was talking about how cool it was that we got demonic power from our talents here. Instead of running with a pet, we've opted to sacrifice it, gaining the ability to do Leet shadow damage 1-3-3-7 LEET shadow damage to the target and other enemies within 8 yards. And it's cool. It sounds really cool when it goes off, and it looks awesome too. There's supposed to be a sapphire river beast over here. It's a silt hide. Did we see that? I didn't see it. Oh, where'd this guy come from? All right, check it out. You see that explosion of shadow? That's the leet damage kicking in. You'll see it randomly explode. And you can actually see the icon. It's like a little, the Grimoires of Sacrifice icon that goes off on the damage. That's so cool. Alright, so I guess this guy is a rare spawn. We may not see him all the time. Alright, if that's the case, that's cool. He's not up right now, so we can move on. I still try to go out of my way and kill those things. Every once in a while they have a nice gear upgrade. Alright. Let's spread the love. And look at them, they're all exploding each other. It's so nice. That elite shadow damage going off. So cool. Okay, so we've done what we needed to do there. We need 3 more horde explosives. I think those are lootables. Alright, we're gonna grab these boxes. We'll do some damage to these enemies. Your soul is mine. Made the doggy mad. Oh, poor doggy. Okie dokie. We'll get this peon. We're gonna fear this guy. Dot him up. Oh, the elite shadow damage knocked him out of it. Slow motion. We made her mad. Hide piercing shot. Bring it. Ow, that actually kind of hurt. Howling blade. Willing a Warsong clan weapon. Eerie howls emanate from the holes in the blades when swung. Huh. I don't know how I got that. I don't have a blade weapon to swing. What if I melee him? Was that it? Did we hear it go off just now? I don't know.
Well deserved.
Well deserved. Alright, let's beeline it out of here. There is a rare off this way. Steel Tusk's Steel Tusk. Let's go see what that's about. And then we have to get Wanted Hilani and Wanted Ratok the Hammer Slain. Oh, here's Steel Tusk. Alright, first let's get rid of our tail. We were followed. I believe the stream's working a lot better now than it was before the restart, so looks like what we did solved it, thank goodness. Gokrun Wolf Grinder. Oh, he's gonna, okay, he pulls with Steel Tusk, I guess. Fiery Headbutt, no avoiding that damage. Alright, we're gonna drop a Hellfire Infernal here and call on our garrison to help us out. 3 quick shots from the artillery barrage. Booyah, booyah, booyah. Yeah, buddy. Wow, Steel Tusk did not stand a chance. Poor guy. We got Steel Tusk's Steel Tusk. The weapon. Nice. I think we already have that appearance, though. There's another rare up here. Forgotten Vindicator's Blade. Oh, I remember this. I remember these. I've done this on the Horde side before. I remember this zone. I guess there's a chance there's a Terror Claw that can spawn around here too. Is this the guy? I have seen your kind before with flying among the mountains to the south. Why have you come here? There's supposed to be a rare here. That's what I'm here for. Is this book? Does this have anything to do with it? Pardon me while I read. Okay. Ragaga and Ragaga. If we can drain soul... Oh, let's pull him out of that. We'll stand in that, though. Why, thank you, buddy. Why, thank you very much. Don't mind if I do grab some of your healing well stuff. This guy's pretty tanky though. Light of Truth, we're gonna bring him out of it, and we're gonna take it. There we go. The music's pretty good in this zone. I dig it. I feel like I'm really in a forest right now. Your soul is mine. Okay, come on out, buddy. Come on out. I notice sometimes with melee people, if you stand all up in them, sometimes you could push them back a little. Yeah, see, that worked. Just for an instant, but he cast something else. Blind Recompense? The names of his moves. Light of Truth. Come on out, buddy. Let me get some of that. Why, thank you. Alright. He's friendly with us now. I can feel the light again. I'm freed of her curse. I'll see the way to Addons. Alright, let's go for the sword. Forgotten Blade of the Vindicator. Or Forgotten Vindicator's blade. What's cool is that's the blade from Wrath of the Lich King. But it doesn't look like that. Looks a little different. It says worn from decades of exposure to the elements, but still a formidable weapon. Nice. We already read through this. Yeah? Okay. Moving on. Now, the Terraclaw Hatchling? I don't know. Is that something we just loot from here? Oh. Oh, okay. We've already got it, I guess. Ah, it's exactly what these things are. Okie doke. So, let's go turn in these quests. There's another hub over here, Burning Sky. No flight path, though. It's like, it's a wild goose chase. We're gonna keep on going this direction if we don't go turn these in. Oh, I made something mad. Run! Okay. Are there any of the wanteds around here? No, that one's way south and this one's way northwest. There is a rare up north of our quest hub though. Prizes Horn Ring. I think I've tried for that one, but I realized it wasn't on top of this mountain. It was like inside of it. I think there's like entrance to a cave or something I can find.
Come, speak with me. You got my attention. I've the finest wares in the land.
I think this episode, if any of y'all been watching on the channel, let me know if you prefer that I read the quests or if you prefer it like where I just kind of zoom through. This is a flattering chess piece, I guess. Okay, I think we could sell the rest of this stuff.
Hi.
Sell it, sell it, sell it, and sell it.
See you soon.
Yeah, today I'm mostly just gonna zoom through these quests without really reading much of the flavor text. We're gonna try that on for size. And comment below if you prefer if I read them. Let me know. I like to keep the dialogue open. Alright, so we'll tag up the Gromkar Vanguard dude here. I want that Mog. That guy looks pretty cool. It'd be nice. I bet you there's probably a gear set that drops from these dungeons that has that entire Mog that this guy's wearing. Nader said, morning. What's up, Nader? Welcome to the stream, man. Long time no see. We're doing some Locksoul, our Void Elf Warlock here. Leveling him up so we can get access to his heritage armor. I think that's what they're calling it, the heritage armor. Right now I'm trying a spec or a setup where I don't have a pet. And we're gonna see how that plays. Hopefully, yeah, I think we got this. Like, hopefully we don't get murdered here. So we got 13 to 20 of the volumes of pages there. I think this is the entrance I was trying to find that last time. There's a rare in this mountain somewhere. Is this the guy? he's got a goat named Prize. Oh. Look at his head. He got a funny hairdo. Wow, this guy's got a lot of hit points. I kind of want to kill the goat. I don't think I should, though. I feel compelled not to kill the goat. Maybe if I kill him, the goat will be my friend. I don't know if I can manage it, though. Let's let him spin. I'll create a hailstone while he's doing that. The goat's just taking that shadow damage, though. He's probably going to die anyways. I got a chance on hit to cause my target to explode with shadow damage. And I think the shadow damage explosions are going to kill the goat before I could kill him. Please. Or what if I fear the goat? Maybe if I fear him. Get out of here, goat. Yeah. That's the way. If I could just keep that goat feared. Stay away from me, goat. This guy's soul is mine. Later say, yeah, I've been working. Nice, man. Hopefully all good things. Just keeping on the grind, I guess. We're gonna keep that goat away from us. His name is Prize. That's why I don't want to kill him. He's a prize. This guy, this balding dude here with the really bad... I guess that wouldn't be a comb over. That's like a comb away. Got a bad comb away. Has a goat that he was just petting, I guess. I walked in on him and he got embarrassed. Now he's attacking me. He's really angry. Alright, he's dead. Prize's horn ring. Alright, cool. We'll leave Prize alone. You don't want none of this. Goat. See, the goat has the horn ring on still, but I looted it from his boss. Hey, it's an 8%. It's a best in show ring. Nice. Alright, so affliction. We can put that on here. Nice. So that's an affliction upgrade. Is the volume really loud for you guys? I don't know. Probably very quiet for you. I'll crank the volume up a little bit more so you can hear what's going on. Looks like this is a doo-doo group. This group has fallen apart before I got here. Or are we still... Okay, no, we're still at the entrance. Good. Get him. Get him. Tag up the guy that we're gonna nuke. We don't want to let our agony fall off at anybody. Ragaga. We got 2 unstable afflictions going out on our main target now. We actually got a 3rd. We'll drain the rest of the way. Ah, yeah. Looks like the tank's ready. Maybe you should wait to get healed up, buddy. Okay. Questionable tanking. We'll manage. We'll be okay. You want some of the lightning? Oh, I'm stunned. I can't reapply agony. Oh, it's falling off. Get out of here with your stun, buddy. Damn. Too bad our healer's not very on it with the dispels. I don't know if a druid can dispel magic, though. I guess that would be the priest's job. To dispel magic. Dot this guy up. We're gonna put our void transport up. Before it expires, we'll use it. Teleport forward almost like a blink. I love that racial, by the way. I try to use it as often as I can. I often forget that it's there because it's a 3-minute cooldown though. Alright, let's move on forward. I don't know if this guy's going to pull the rest or if we're just going to do this one guy first. It looks like just the one guy first. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. Gotta try to preempt some damage. Get some things ready for the big pulls. Some situations we wait. Oh, come on. Get out of here. Stunning me again with his magic. That's like a 10-second stun. Excuse me, I got a cough. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's just enough time for our agony to fall off, unfortunately. If we had at least corruption on the targets, then we could have had that rolling while we were stunned. Another 10-second stun here, folks. Damn. And that's going to be the rest of that agony, I bet. Can I get this one? Okay, I got that one back. Get out of here. These guys don't like casters. Look, we got another... Oh, thought we were going to get another group there. So, the dudes that are stunning us, I think I'm going to start focusing those guys down fast. Because that stun sucks. I think it's the ogre mages that are doing it. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Ragaga. Okay. Focus Brosif down here on the right. You're done, son. Okay. Refresh agony, don't let it fall. Oh, we got one over here. I think it's the overseers, actually. The overseers are the ones that are doing that to us. Take out what we can. F1 on the tank. We're gonna soulstone res the tank here. We're gonna do some fancy stuff here with our Hellfire Infernal. Right there. The tank left. He took our soulstone and he left. What a bastard. Damn. I got you guys. I'm coming. He said idiots. The tank left. He said idiots and then he left. Oh wow, the flavor. The tanks. He's like, idiots. Really, guy? What, you want some Blood Maw Warden? Get him, Void. We're gonna heal up here. I think we could get the Warden without having to worry about those guys. Nader says, nah, it's been just about perfect. And he said, nope, bad tank. Yeah, man, it was a bad tank. I noticed from the start, he was pulling without the group. He was being sketchy. Can we rejoin queue? Yeah, let's rejoin queue. There's an idea. Ragaga. Frightening roar. That's frightening. Your soul is mine, Blood Maw Warden. At least we got a good tank now. Oh no, I'm feared. Oh no, he's doing fancy things. Let's fear him. Ooh, mage for the win. I mean, that was a priest. Yeah, that was the shadow priest for the win there. Ain't no bad tank gonna stop us. We got this, guys. We got this. I should probably do something about my grimoire. I can't respec on the fly, unfortunately. But if I could, I'd pull out a better tanking thing. You know what I probably could do, though? Demonology has a tank. It's been a while since I've done demonology things, though. Like, since level 30. Shadow, Mortal Coil. Let's go with Shadow Fury. I haven't used that on anybody. Hand of Doom to all enemies. Power Trip, Empowerment, 65 shard. Let's do Hand of Doom. I like Burning Rush, but maybe Demonic Pack might be good. Soul Leech passively recharges 1%. Now absorb 20% of maximum health. Let's go with that one. That one sounds tanky. And Supremacy. No, Service. Synergy. Service. Let's go with Service. There we go. And we'll call out a second Fell Guard. So we got the one that we'll call out normally. And the second one that we can call out every once in a while. Call out the one we could call out normally. Do not waste my time, lesser creatures. We're gonna do the damn thing right here. Pull 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, come here. I'll put you in chains.
Ragaga. We're gonna heal our pet up. We're surviving, okay? We're the tank. Our damage is good. Like, it's good if we can do damage, but more of what we're focused on is surviving. Been that guy. Get out there. Get some Shadow Fury going. Hand to Gul'dan on those guys.
Get that one.
Oh no. It's too real. Nope. Damn. Well, it was worth the shot. I figured I could wing it with Demonology and get us through. I think I was holding it down as a tank, but it's all those ads, I can't really manage it. So, we just need a tank. Sad face. Get some Agony Fire Beetle. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do anything without a tank. How far did we get on him last time, that last fight? I didn't notice his hit points. All the ads seem to be too much for us though. Wonder if Destro has anything. Nader says he doesn't understand that tanks are not #1 DPS anymore. He says, I gotta head to work, man. Have a good one. Alright, Nader, thanks for stopping by. It was good to see you again. Take it easy. Have a good day at work, man. Let's do Supremacy this time. Now we can summon a permanent Infernal. I'd prefer to not. Nader says also he wasn't even halfway. Oh, alright. Good looking out, man. I was thinking about trying it, but I don't think we can manage the ads. Anyway, okay, bye. Alright, Nader, take it easy. Supposedly with YouTube's new thing, you'll be able to tell what people were saying in the chat, even when you watch it back. So if you're curious who I'm talking to, look this video up on YouTube afterwards and it'll show. I wonder if we could just like clear ahead this way a bit. Do we have all of our moves? I think the Overseer would have to die first. Let's heal up the pet. We get a little notification sound we got to keep an ear out for whenever our life tap buff falls off. Let's do Q, re-Q. Seeing if maybe a re-Q will help us out. Nasher? I don't remember this guy. I don't think this is the right way. Dun dun da da dun. Man, I'd like to be able to take this guy down. I don't know if we can handle it.
The fact that I wield void energies doesn't mean I plan to consume everything I see. After all, I have a figure to maintain.
He's got a figure to maintain.
Illyria is my favorite Windrunner sister. Edgier than Verisa, but slightly less homicidal than the dead one.
Hilarious, slightly less homicidal than the dead one. I don't know. Should we wait? We've already got another DPS queued up. We just need the tank. Looks like the heals left. I guess we should drop 2. Well, damn. So much for that group. That's sad face though, man. You wait that long for a dungeon to pop and it just falls apart whenever you get in there. You just don't even get to run anything after that. Alright, we're gonna go back to Affliction and just do what we was doing, which was, if you were paying attention, the damn thing. We're gonna go back to doing the damn thing. Alright, so Engineer Track, Grumcar Vanguard. Don't worry guys, I can handle this. I'm Affliction. No worries. Oh. Your soul is mine. We lost Agony on a couple guys there. I think we were ahead of the global cooldown. That was the problem. Sometimes when I'm just spamming and moving, I'll be a little bit ahead of the global cooldown. When that happens, quit interrupting me. I think I'm dotting something and then I move on and the dot isn't actually going off. So it's very much like, damn. But these guys are making a plan. Put a bunch of unstable affliction on this guy. Grievous shield bash. Damn. A shield bash dot, huh? Interesting.
Well deserved.
Well deserved indeed. Let's move on. So the volume X pages, we'll turn this into whoever this is. Whoever the quest giver was. The dwarfy guy. Okay, cool.
Talk to me.
Thaylen Dark Anvil. There you go, buddy. Like we got a guard with our...
From the front.
It's got our back.
This is war.
I'm gonna head off in a western direction to get Dread Piston, siege weapons. And there's also a wanted poster guy up here. Like there's something up north a bit more. Deceptia Smoldering Boots. Already have the Smoldering Boots. I usually tend to go out of my way for those bonus objectives too. So maybe we'll explore a little bit further north while we're getting the named over there. Anyone in Telmore that can give me a hand? Telmore, where's Telmore? Telmore's like way south. Yeah, we're not over there. Not yet anyways. Looks like there's some food here. Tasty Talador lunch. A foreman's lunch. I want to go get that named for the wanted poster first. Ooh, that's a big drop. Oh, that's a big drop. Let's go this way. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Oof. Almost lost it for a second there. We're good. Yeah, this is the bonus objective activating. This is the guy we need, though. Raktor's hammer, I think. Rapid shot. Ow, ow. Quit shooting me in the face. Alright, let's see if we can fish out this dude. Ah! Why you come running so fast? Got all them bombs? Are those bombs in your backpack? Oh, jeez. I'm gonna need a tank for this one. Ah! Here. Some artillery barrage will help us out. Spreading whirl? Usually if anything's whirling, I want to get away from that. Yeah, our artillery barrage helped out a lot. So did being able to pull out a tank, I guess. We don't get our elite damage buff when we're running with the tank, but still, we can have access to the void nonetheless. When we get in a dungeon, we can just sacrifice him. Now, is there something to loot in here maybe? Some treasure? Nothing? I guess we got a torn voodoo doll. Was it? I guess that's it. There's a Void Talon of the Dark Star over here and Yazira's Burning Bracers. I want to see the purple one. Bunch of dead bodies. I don't think that has anything to do with what I'm after though. Purple one, where are you? Are you in the cave maybe? Slowing ward. Secret hideaway. Also, if we get next to the totems, we get slowed. Security ward. We probably don't want to get near the security ward either. Okay, go. Oh, oh, oh. Go, 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 go. I see treasure. Give me my money? Well, thank you. Is this what that was about? The garrison resources? We got a stone grinder. What is a stone grinder? Teaches you how to summon this companion. Hey, I got a brilliant Kalari too. What is brilliant Kalari? Because we got Menagerie. Collect 125 unique pets. That gave us the brilliant Kalari. Cool. And stone grinder? What is a stone grinder? Stone grind. Stone grinder is this. It's just a mechanical pet. That's cool. Yeah, I'm not much one for pet battles, but I'll collect the pets. I used to pull them out a lot too. Run, 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 run. Just go, go, go. Can't see shit. Run. Yeah, that place is a piece of cake if you got a movement speed increase. And the Void Talon of the Dark Star. I don't know what the deal is with these. A lot of this stuff I'll come out to get, but it's not there. And I don't know why that is. Is it just a rare spawn or someone's out on a boat there? That's cool. I wonder if I can hijack their boat. But yeah, I'm gonna check this out. Void Talon of the Dark Star. We'll open our browser. We'll go to Wowhead. Void Talon of the Dark Star. It's an item. Void Talon of the Dark Star. Oh, it's a mount. Teaches you how to summon this mount. Corrupted by the presence of the Dark Star of Draenor, Void Talons have been resisted, or have resisted being broken by Shadowmoon Clan. They are ultimately destroyed by Ner'zhul. Only one single egg remains, lost in the Void World. Comments. Almost 1,000. Holy jeez. Actually, I'm boxed, so I added a few more locations. Good screenshots. Went online today at Swedish time. Started Spires, Talador, no luck. Spawn point jump. Saw portal. Left the group. 80 times a minute. And missed it again. Portal. Reset. Second time. Click the portal. He's got images. So I guess this is the portal. He got the item in the mail. At the spawn point. Woo. Oh, so it's that mount. It's like the Firelands mount, but it's shadowy. To obtain this mount, you'll have to enter a portal named the Edge of Reality. The portal lasts for 5 minutes until it's closed again. The Edge of Reality. So this is what the portal looks like here. Okay. So it'll be a portal that looks like the Edge of Reality. So in between these two trees, I guess. That's probably why these trees are close together. Go through a portal. And it lasts for 5 minutes when it spawns. There's always a gimmick. There's always some kind of gimmick to these things. Frostfire Ridge. Everything you must know, blah blah blah. Only one person clicks it and then it despawns. It's only around for a short time. And it can despawn on its own before anyone clicks it. It spawns in level 100 areas where Apexis drops off of mobs. Back with another guide. Scenario. Okay, alright, so the way I do those things is if I'm at a location, if I'm like where something like that can happen, I'll poke my nose in, I'll see if it's there, but if it's not there, I just move on. Like, oh, okay, it's not here. Moving on. Sometimes I'm lucky, sometimes I see stuff like that, like the pet I just got. I just got a pet from that cave. But I don't normally go out of my way for stuff like that. Like, I'm not gonna obsessively farm spawn locations that have like a 6-hour reset timer or something ridiculous like that. It's just a happy accident if I find something like that along the way. Okay, so we got the wanted poster person. There was Ysera's burning bracers. I still haven't got that. I thought that's what was in the cave there. And then there's a bonus objective around here. Ysera's burning bracers. She must be up top here. Well, how do I get there? They're in the rocks. Oh no. Oh, they're appearing out of nowhere. Run. We're gonna go around the top of the mountain here, and maybe Ysera's over this way. Wow, you could actually see the stuff pulsing from the mountainside there. That slow time thing. It's up. Okay, so she's in that building. Okay, that's not a building. It's a platform. Here's Yazhira, the incinerator. I heard you had some burning bracers. Would you mind if I just take those from you? Oh, watch out for that. She's got a lot of hit points. Not millions like that other guy, though. Here, we'll drop an artillery bomb on her. That artillery, it hits a few times. Artillery strike is what it's called. That's from our garrison. Since we did the whatever was required for our garrison in this zone, we got those. Oh, okay, so these are male bracers. Alrighty. I'm sure they'll sell for a pretty penny. Oh, actually, you know what? We can DE. Ka-ting! I gotta keep that in mind because I'm an enchanter and I can disenchant this stuff for mats. Okay, so let's disenchant these other things as well. Got him. Got him. We'll just make sure we learn it in our appearances if it's like learnable. And then we'll just disenchant these items. And as we switch out gear, we can do the same. So we got a bunch of Draenoric dust now. And the reason why that's important is we can go to our professions now. And then the enchanting side, we can learn the secrets of Draenor once a day. So now we got another Secrets of Draenor manual. And when we get to the, I think it's either the major city and like we got a Secret of Draenor tailoring as well. It's either our garrison or the city, whatever the city's called. Make someone shine for 5 minutes. Oh, no thank you. Luminous shards, so we can upconvert this into luminous shards. And then we could Breath of Crit Strike our ring, or Breath of Haste our ring. Let's do that. We'll give ourselves some haste. Create. Now we can give ourselves haste on a ring. And haste is our best stat, so we'll put it on our best weapon, our best, or our best ring. 533. It has 29 haste, and we just gave it 30 more haste, so that's probably like way OP now. Okay, cool. We've done that daily. Let's see if we got enough for our tailoring. Yeah. Cooldown resets daily. Okay. We did that cooldown yesterday, and it still has yet to reset today. I think 9 AM server time is whenever it happens. So here in about 11 minutes, if I remember, I could do another one of those. Both for tailoring and enchanting, that is. Artillery strike, let's stun everything. Now we're gonna dot this thing up. Take out this big old siege vehicle. Pete Vega says, hi Elude. What's up, Pete Vega? Welcome to the stream, man. We're working our way through Warlords of Draenor. Well on our way to Legion. We need to be level 100. We're 5 levels away. And I was kind of just working on my my enchanting and tailoring. The Hordebreaker, the Kingslayer of the Nightfall, Twilight Vanquisher. I don't know if we want any of these titles. We'll pass. We'll pass on titles. I like just Locksoul. Ow. Who punts me this way? Honestly. Ow. He shot me. Gromkar Siegesmith. P Vega says, cool.
Well deserved.
They got this new thing with YouTube where people watching on YouTube, if they're chatting, it'll actually broadcast your chat in the playback. So when you're watching the video back, you can actually see what people are saying in the chat. I'm interested to see how that's going to work because I think they just implemented it today. But when I watch this one back, I don't know if it's going to be like in a chat box off to the side or if it's going to be like superimposed on the screen in some way. I know if you're watching on a mobile device, you'll get little like chat bubbles if you have the chat enabled, kind of popping up on the left hand side over here where this cannon is. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked to see that. And I think too that's probably going to encourage more community, like more people talking and stuff like that. So that would be cool too, if that ends up being the case. I usually don't get a lot of people chatting in the stream until like, I want to say 12. If I stream as late as 12, that's when it seems like a lot of people start getting on. It's definitely more towards the lunch hour for me. P Vega said, nice. Yeah, man. Are you still playing on the Ascension? How's that been going for you? I wonder too, like, where are they as far as like progression goes? I know they were planning on releasing all the way up to Wrath of the Lich King. I think when we left off, it was I think it was still vanilla. It wasn't even BC yet, was it? People were raiding Molten Core, if I remember correctly. I think even actually clearing Molten Core, come to think of it. It'd be interesting to find out if they actually made it out to Outlands. Is there food? There's supposed to be a food here. Tasty Talador lunch. There's a skeleton. Where is the Tasty Talador lunch? I want it. Nothing to click in here. Nothing to click in here. Well, there's supposed to be a Tasty Talador lunch there. Guess not. Alright, moving north. We're still going to keep disabling siege vehicles. Did this person die? Oh no, Corpse of Caurelia. We can't res her. Damn. Gotta be in a party for that. Alucard says welcome. Welcome. Hello. It was a Worgen priest. Here.
Yay!
Welcome back, brother. Or it's a female, so probably sister. I got your back. Your soul is mine. But it's probably like the Void Priests as well. Artillery bitches.
Well deserved.
Well deserved. Okay, we need 3 more siege vehicles. And it's just a matter of running up to them and right clicking them. P Vega says, I'm playing on Firestorm. It's a cool server. Oh, okay. Is that different than the Ascension ones, or is it a new one for the Ascension? I still have their Discord. I guess I could keep track of their Discord announcements, but I've been more focused on the Void Elf leveling series I've been doing. I did the Lightforged Draenor of the allied races, so that's like one allied race checked. Now I'm trying to get these other ones done. It's mainly for the heritage armor.
Monsters must be stopped.
Once I have the heritage armor, I'll know like any Void Elf or Lightforged Draenor I make later on will have access to those things. Now, does the priest need to do? Do you need to do Dead Piston? I'll help you if you want to do Dread Piston. Yeah, let's do it then. Ah, you hurt me. Watch this. Ah, you hurt me again. P Vega says it's new and it's all the way to Legion. Ah, okay, so that's even different than the Project Ascension stuff, huh? Kind of like, I think at the time... Oh man, this guy's hurting me. I'm gonna have to knuckle up here. Nope, nope. I can move, I can see it, and I can move. Ragaga, teleport. P Vega said, yeah, nice man. All the way to Legion though, that sounds sketchy, like it would get shut down. I don't know what the rules are for any of that stuff or how that works, how they get those cease and desist orders. I know that that guy that was working on, what was it, the Gummies Burning Crusade server, after working on it for like 2 or 3 years, ended up having to shut his down because Blizz, I think it was because he was a stateside developer, like United States instead of an overseas developer, that because of that they were able to give him the cease and desist because the server was in the States. So I guess their usage end user license agreement or whatever, their EULA, applied to him. P Vega says it is nice. Have you got a character maxed out yet? Like, are people doing Antorus the Burning Throne over there? I guess in my case, whenever I whenever I think about playing Legion, I'd much rather have access to all my 110s and all the collections and heirlooms and stuff that I have on the retail version. I've got a lot of history with WoW. I've been playing WoW on the legit for a long time, so I'm very much a fan. P Vega says probably working on it. Oh, okay. So they're probably going to be bringing the Burning Throne in, huh? That's cool, man. It's really legit. What I liked about having those private servers even more so was the ability to play with the EU guys. Like, there wasn't that line of NA and EU. We were all on the same server. I thought that was really fun because most of my playtime is during EU hours. Like, I don't play on a normal NA schedule, I guess. And that's my fault. Like, I could actually be... Oh, look, we got Locksoul is now part of the Stalwart Vanguard. Sorry if I messed up your name, man. But welcome to the Stalwart Vanguard. But yeah, like, I was saying my schedule's like... It's kind of an EU schedule. At most, I could probably get in like an Aussie guild. If Aussies are on the NA server anywhere. I don't know if it's like from the list of servers I play on Colteras and Bladefist, and I think both of those server clusters they're more based in like Central Texas or Central the United States. I don't know about Bladefist. I know Colteras specifically is I think it's a Dallas server. I want to say it's either Dallas or Houston. It may even be Austin though, for all I know. But I know it's Texas. It's in the same time zone as me. So like right now it's about to be 9 a.m. I think my professions are going to reset for the day. We'll be able to see. It says cooldown resets daily. So in 1 minute that should disappear. We may even be able to watch it happen. Sometimes you got to open and close windows though. Oh, 9 a.m. Did they reset? Yep, it just reset. So now I can do my Secrets of Draenor tailoring. And this one actually, it didn't work. We can make temporal crystals though. Temporal crystals. That'll give us Mark of the Shattered Hand. I think if we make this, we can actually get access to its, whatchamacallit. Its spell effect. Now, there's supposed to be something I'm supposed to do here. An Eye of an Observer. Okay, I gotta look through something. Here we go.
Well deserved.
Got distracted. So, we're looking at... this is one of the
Not long ago,
Ogrim Doomhammer.
of many clans quibbling over scraps.
Ogrim, he's a bad guy? I thought he was a good guy.
Taking. Now, as one clan, no enemy can hope to stand against the Iron
Well,
Horde.
he's leading the Iron Horde, so most likely not.
Bones beneath our boots. We will burn their cities to ash.
Check out these orcs down here. These orcs are we're gonna have access to some of these models and hairstyles and stuff in BFA. I'm very much looking forward to the tattooed orc look. I want a red tattooed orc with white hair. Oh, we're gonna do the Iron Shredder prototype. Alright, it says electrostatic distortions, a 60-yard range, 1.5 second cooldown, inflicts nature damage to enemies nearby. What quest is this? Born to Shred. This way. Okay, so we'll follow the arrow this way. And our second one is Death from Above. Inflicts nature damage at the targeted location and knocks enemies back. Okay. You need to be in Turim. Okay, so let's get there. Looks like there's a path this way. Here we go. We aggro the frog. Run. Boom shakalaka. Is that us with the lightning or is that them? That's us. Okay, good. Ragaga. So we'll just spam number 1. And then we'll hop on people with number 2. Oh, easy peasy. Is this all the quest is? This thing's crazy. I've seen people with like a mount version of this, right? Isn't there a mount version of this? The blue one? Is it WAD that implemented that? Oh no, don't drop me in the middle of the shit. Vehicle control overridden, returning to creator. I hopped. Oh no! Iron Shredder prototype. What's happening? He said, let's see how you do when you don't have a machine of my design at your disposal. Goblin chick, let's take her out. I think I bugged it somehow. My bad. We're gonna take her out really fast and maybe we won't have to worry about the shredder if we kill her. Without her controlling it at least. Your soul is mine. Ow.
I do not have a target.
Okay. Yeah, taking her out got rid of the shredder. Good. So she zapped us out of our shredder there. We had to face the maker for a minute. Oh, this guy's an elite. 500k elite though. That's not too strong. I could probably take that guy if I wanted. Up in the water. I keep coming by here because there's supposed to be a Sapphire River Beast here. It's another one of those rare spawn timers, huh? Never hurts to check for those, but kind of disappointing when you don't see it up. Moving right along. We're not even in dungeon queue, guys. We're messing up this morning. Come on now. We're better than this. 40-minute queue. We're probably gonna out-level WAD before we get a dungeon queue. We still got 5 levels to go though.
Let us speak.
Let us speak, okay.
What's on your mind?
Repairs, that's what's on my mind. We have this wand. Damn, that's a savage looking wand. Got it saved to collections. We should be disenchanting all of our greens if I can help it, if I can remember. This draconic dust can be up-converted into shards, and then those shards can be up-converted into crystals. So we're looking to get 20 shards, or 20 dust to make 1 shard, and 1 shard to make 1 crystal. Really? I would imagine that it would at least cost 2 shards to make 1 crystal, but I'm not gonna complain. So in just like 3 more dust, we can make a shard and then up-convert that to a crystal. And that'll give us a Mark of the Shadowed Hand appearance on our weapon.
What are you looking for? Be careful.
And look, we got ourselves a neck that we don't need, so this is probably a shard right here. Enchanting. Yep, we got a shard. Oh no, it went into dust. But we can make a shard. And with that shard, we can make a crystal. And get 10 levels to our enchanting by doing this. Ragaga. Oh, okay, so that's a daily, I see. I probably wanted to do that yesterday. Well, we got Mark of the Shadowed Hand. I don't think we can enchant the weapon we have. Oh, is it... We got Mark of the Shadowed Hand. Okay, so permanently enchants a melee weapon to sometimes bleed your enemy for 1255 damage plus an additional almost 4k over 6 seconds. Cannot be applied to items above level 749. I can't believe that worked. And I wonder now if in my collections I just enchanted a BOA piece. I wonder if in my collections I have Mark of the Shattered Hand now. Yeah, I do. Oh, I think I already had that one though. Welp. At least we got a BOA with Mark of the Shattered Hand on it. That's kind of cheese. We're gonna run up to some stuff in melee with our staff now. We got Burning Sky over here to the east towards Aruna. And then we're heading out to Khadgar's Plan off to the west. Oh, and here's another potential spawn location for the Void Talon of the Dark Star. I don't know if we're not tracking that too closely. I seriously doubt we're going to actually see a Void Talon of the Dark Star. But I'm still curious enough to go check to see if it's up. Even though it's like, when it is up, it's only up for 5 minutes. So we'd have to get really lucky with the rate of respawn and the duration that it spawns. Usually if you see anybody running from that direction, they probably have already checked themselves as well. So it would have to be just really, really lucky, just really blind luck in order for us to see something like that happen. Now, there's a turn in. Okay, there's orcs here. Duratan.
We will find. When you are ready, we will follow you into Shattrath.
We got Vindicator, Murad, and Urel.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah, when you're ready, we're gonna follow you, but then we all just kind of blankly stare at each other. Interesting. Did he mean me? Like, should I lead the way? Or are they gonna follow? No, they're not gonna follow me. We'll go ahead and give a peek out to the Void Talon of the Dark Star this way. Pink Rose said, "Hi Elude, how's you doing today?" What's up, Pink Rose? Welcome to the stream. Discovered Shattrath City. Allied forces. Oh. Yeah, I'm doing well. I think I started a scenario. Speak with Gazlo or Talan. Gug tolls, I'm like, I see all these goodies on the mini map, so I get all distracted. I'm sitting here looking at these. I'm trying to see if I can find some goodies. I'm in the trees. Gazlo, is Gazlo over here? Ah, this is our guy. Thanks, I'll meet you at the docks. Okay. So, hop in. Rah! Okay, we gotta reach the harbor and speak to Khadgar. Where's the harbor? Is it this way? This looks like a harbor. Or maybe this is a harbor. Where are we going? Ah, up north. There's a little golden reach the harbor objective. We'll mow down some Iron Vanguard on our way. Whee! This is just like the Oldham quest. Only we don't have them sticking to us. That thing is ruthless. Oh, we still got threat. Run! Run! Khadgar, someone's shooting me.
Observe and reflect.
Begin your spell, I'll protect you. For Shatrath! Don't Shatrath your pants, they're Vindicator.
Way to the flagship. Hold off these invaders while I finish my spell.
Get some agony. Everybody get some agony. Some agony for you. We're doing the dot trot right now. Many people that we can agony as possible. Agony, agony. Prioritizing lower health targets. I think we may have killed ourselves.
Show them no mercy.
Let's... Oh, we're good. We're golden. We may want another void though. Let's get another void. That one was kind of low. Tra-la-la-la-la. I call this the dot trot. It's where you just trot along and you dot along. I'm an affliction warlock. Yay! Look at me dot trot. Spread some seed of corruption everywhere. We can't hold them. I could do this all day. I could do this all day.
We must give the wizard more time.
Yeah, we can give them all the time he needs. I got this. Just let me do the dot trot here. Looks like we need some corruption over in this direction. And you get some corruption. And you get some corruption. And here's some agony. And you get some agony. I could have done that all day, Khadgar.
I must rest a moment. The flagship is up ahead.
Why is everybody so tired?
Draga,
All right.
join the Draenor in searching for any survivors.
Looks like there's some objectives this way.
Forward! The super weapon is on one of these ships. Follow me!
The super weapon is on one of these ships.
So many innocent.
Ooh, Blackhand. Let's go murder Blackhand.
Who would make Draenor burn? It is you who must be stopped. Yes, I will see.
How do I get up there?
Burn. You, traitor, will not.
Prepare to be boarded.
Blackhand, destroy that weapon.
I'll. Oh, he's question mark. Maybe not. Speak to Khadgar.
There is much we can learn.
The teleport to the battleship. Khadgar. Oh, he's doing his skinematic. Yep,
Speak
yep.
with me when you are
I'm ready.
to travel to the enemy battleship.
Scenarios, man. Scenarios with the warlock. It's like you're at the bowling alley with the bumpers on. Like you can't go in the gutter. That's how scenarios usually play out. This is the wrong ship. I want on that ship. We're playing with the bumpers on, guys. Doing the dot trot. None of these guys are being dotted though. That should cause some concern. Here. Maybe this is the only way we could damage them. Here. Okay, so yeah. If we throw grenades at them, that seems to work. I'm gonna probably have to summon another void. Yeah, we still can't damage them any other way than grenades. think one guy had an agony on him. Okay. So what? Destroy the weapon? Can we dot these guys? Ah, okay, here we go. Now I'm doing damage. Alright, we're gonna summon a void and drop an infernal. I like being able to actually hit these guys.
Well then, I'll just have to end this myself.
Mechanist or machinist Brandit. Brant. Brant? Machinist Brant? Is that right? Your soul is mine. We're at like just about 88%. Let's see what this scenario does for our XPs. We're actually in dungeon queue. It was a 40-minute, it was advertising 40 minutes earlier. Now it's saying it doesn't actually have an average wait time now. But we've been in for 10, so let's assume in 30 minutes we'll probably see a pop.
They need your help with Blackhand.
Okay.
I can get you there.
Yeah.
Speak with me when you're ready.
Then let's hurry,
Be
come on.
vigilant, friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to him. Don't worry, Khadgar. I'll pop all my cooldowns. Well, I kind of wasted them already. But I can still handle this. Blackhand, your soul is mine, Blackhand.
All you can muster,
73 million or 77 million?
brother.
You want some of this? Mark for death. Hide behind the iron stars. Okay. I could do that. Come on. Ooh, there's a little... Let's stand inside of the shiny. Ooh, shiny. Where's the shiny at? May the light bless you, Void Elf. Ah? How do they know I'm a Void Elf? That's cool. We don't want to let our agony fall off. Let's call in some artillery. I'm going to wait till the last second to run behind the iron star here. 3, 2, 1. Ba ba ba. Go to the next one. We are not doing damage to this guy. He's got 75.4 million hit points. I guess all we could do is make him blow his own ship up. That appears to be the strat. Pinkro says, "Hi Pete, how's you doing today?" We're gonna wait till the last second here. And 1. Blow your ship up, buddy. He's at 75.0 million out of 77.3. I'm trying to see how much damage we can put on him before he disappears. Is our Void? Our Void's dead. I bet you we don't even need the Void right now, so let me sacrifice him. Oh, I think I ate that one. Damn. Well, we sacrificed the Void. So we have some extra damage rolling out. I want to see how low. Marked for death. Now, if I eat another one of those, I wonder if I could survive it. I was trying to see if I could maybe elongate.
Didn't anyone ever tell you not to play with fire?
I want his mace. His armor looks cool too. But I think that'd be pretty cool to have that mace on my warrior. P Vega said, "Hey Pink, how you doing?" It's over. No one except Blackhand.
Bring the cannon around. We'll send both of these ships to the bottom.
That's one thing WoD did do right, is their cinematics, man. Oh no! The Vindicator. Well, damn, dude got messed up. That's what you get trying to bring tier 4 gear to a fight in Warlord to Draenor. You wearing BC gear, buddy. Look at that dude. That's a savage looking guy. I've never seen this cinematic before.
You never belonged with us to return.
Damn, that's a bad dude. Look at that mace. Oh my god. Oh, ow.
Are so easily broken.
This dude is crazy. She threw the mace at
What do you want, little girl?
Oh, Hammer of Wrath, bitch.
Your head.
Get him. Pally's BFA, we're gonna get Hammer of Wrath back. I heard about it.
Prepare to fire.
Prepare to fire.
Arrogance to believe.
Look at that mace.
Could get
That's a bad chick right there. Ooh, lay on hands. Duratan's mad. Ooh, avenging wrath.
I've got them.
Look at Khadgar. Did he time warp him?
Just you.
Oh, he teleported him. And he still made it off the ship Demolition Man style too. That was pretty cool. I've never seen that. I was getting goosebumps. I love paladins, man. Fucking paladin popping avenging wrath, lay on heads. That's what they're for. The clutch situation, your party's gonna wipe, and then the pally comes through and saves everybody. I love it. That was awesome. That was a good scenario. I'm glad it came out to Talador. Yrel. That's a bad
Faith is
chick
my
right there.
But will is my weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a, you earned this. Salute. There you go. she threw a mace at him. She was like, whack!
Let us speak.
Excuse my throat. Sorry about that. Alright. Man, that's cool. I want to do another one of those. How do I do? Is there more? Can I? We didn't even do the whole zone. That's awesome. It's a 620 agility ring. Level 101. So now what? Now what do we do? We can't follow that. Like, there's nothing else we could do that's more exciting than what just happened. A sorceress heir, and we got some cloth hands. These aren't an upgrade. They don't really look very special. We'll DE that. And moving right along. Way south, we have Wanted, Hilani, the pile of river beast meat. What else do we have? Going to Gordunny? What is Gordunny? Going to Gordunny to meet this guy. Okay. Travel to the Gordalf Fortress and meet up with Mayal. Do we have a flight path
Do you
there?
need something?
Gatras City, Talador. Okay.
Go with honor, friend.
News from Spires of Iraq. Or Iraq. We're 95. Spires of Iraq is 96. I think the speak to Bodrick Gray at our garrison in Shadow Moon Valley. Okay, so from here we'll get the starter for Spires of Iraq. And I think that's probably where I'm gonna go too. Like, I'll find out what this is, the going to Gordunny thing. But I think most likely I'll probably end up just going to yeah, Spires of Iraq. We'll heart there. Look! Ah, that chick that was AFK just now, she looked like the one that from the cinematic. Okay. On our way out, where's the exit? I don't know how to get out of this place. Here we go. I actually do like the Alliance garrison. It's, in my opinion, it's way better than the Horde one. The Horde one's just like, it's an outpost. It's all outside like this, but it's like Horde looking, I guess. Did we already talk to the person for Spires of Iraq?
The prophet
This
guides
chick, this is a
us.
bad
I will
chick.
go with you, hero. A warm welcome awaits us at Embody Village.
Oh, that quest. Okay.
What
Well deserved.
Forgotten Shore to the south. So these are all quests for the area. Okay. I'm gonna abandon. Abandon. The reason why we came over here was for the Spires of Eric one. My guess is we still need to make a level before we can do that then. Okay, if that's the case.
Let us speak.
People, step it up here. We got hungry bellies
Very good,
too.
Zipper. Let's move out.
Move out. Go, go.
If we could do like one quest, we should be able to make the XP required to get to Spires of Iraq.
The little one is the taskmaster.
Ah, the little one.
You'll find our alliance is full of surprises, Exarch. This is the commander I told you.
So migrant workers.
Commander.
Oh, that's all. That's that way.
feel free.
I'm just gonna grab all these, and whichever one's closest, I'll just I'll do that.
Warm welcome awaits us at Embody Village.
Got the epic music going off in the background too.
Come, speak.
Hey, we got a follower. Nice. This is what I'm kind of hoping for, like some kind of a garrison objective that'll give me XP. I know that they support your professions, and I wonder, I'm thinking like, how would they support enchanting?
See you around.
We must unite. What are you looking for?
Nothing you got. We got some enemies here. Ah, we're gonna open up our mine. This will be some XP at least. Let's do this one. Do the dot trot. Dotting and trotting. Oh no. Please don't kill me. Who has the most health? That guy does, so we'll put the Phantom Singularity on him. Okay. We've killed all the things. Oh, Stone Tooth. Okay, so let's go find Stone Tooth. Like he's in the cave. Let's make a Hellstone and eat it. Please don't kill me. We'll summon our garrison helpers, archers, and footmen. There's our ding. Okay.
I've never seen anyone move like that before.
Well, you ain't ran with Locksoul before. She said, I ain't never seen someone move like that. Well, I get all glowy whenever I level up. It happens often. It's happened 96 times that I can recollect. Oh no! I get all shadowy when I die too. Whoops. Oh man. We're gonna have to actually clear this cave. I mean, we don't need to though, do we? Do we really need to get the mine shaft open? We're not a miner. We are over 21.
A warm welcome awaits us at Embody Village.
Embody Village. I think now we could probably go to the Spires of Eric. Is it Eric or Iraq? I don't know. There it is. Assist outcasts. Let's just do that. A hero's call. Spires of Eric. So maybe the flight master will let us go. Hey, can I get to... Yes, thank you. Alright, let's get rid of all these then. We don't need that. Don't need this. Okay, we do need the Spires of Eric. Talador, we can get rid of those. Ah, here's the enchanting one. Find Deleth on the Forgotten Shore. Really? That far south? I don't know about that. I don't know if we're going to be in WAD for very much longer, so I'm going to skip on that. Just because we're about to, like, we're 4 levels away from Legion. As soon as I can get to Legion, I think at level 98, I can actually start picking quests up at the Broken Shore. I don't get the Dalaran Hearthstone or any of the, like, opening Legion stuff, like, like you would at level 100. You don't have an artifact weapon or anything like that. But you can actually go out to the Broken Shore in, not Stormheim, but maybe even High Mountain. I want to say High Mountain, Val'sharah, and Azuna you can get quests at. But not Suramar or Stormheim, because those both require kind of a cinematic intro. So that's my plan. 2 more levels, and then we'll hit up Legion as soon as we can. I usually go out to Azuna and start just doing the quests there. We're poking our head over this way to see if there's anything fancy. This is another spawn location with the Void Talon of the Dark Star. But there's also a little nook here with an item. Treasure Hunter. We got Snarlthorn Bracers of the Aurora. And we can DE that. Cool. I don't know what add-on this is. I think this is a garrison add-on. But it puts all these marks on my mini-map, and if I'm near something, I don't mind going to check it out, so... Let's get deep into the spires. I really, actually, I like this whole chain because it's like very reminiscent of the Sethic Halls type dungeons. And it's got all this mess going on with these sunbeams and stuff. The dungeon's really cool for this too. Don't fall. So, they're nuking something. Something's getting caught on fire right now. You can hear the terrifying music going off in the background. Like, whatever's happening here, shit's getting real. Maybe we'll have another cool scenario we could play out if we do these quests. I don't actually remember. I kind of speedy leveled through these zones back whenever I was, when it was relevant, when I was leveling these other tunes. There's all kinds of stuff on this map here, like this. Elixir of Shadow Sight. Drink this potion near the shrines to Tarok in the spires of Iraq to be granted a glimpse into the Shadow Realm. Okay. Like what, like right now? I'm gonna wait on that.
Percy, would you hold still? How do you expect me to read it with you fluttering about like that?
A scribe satchel. Okay, so they're like inscription.
Yes?
Hey, Rashad. Shadows gather.
When the raven swallows the day, who sent you? It's Iraq. You want to know why my people flee Iraq? Look outside. Our own kin fear and revile us for this curse.
I think I'm gonna follow these quests. I want to actually see what's going on. I've always zoomed through these and I don't actually know what's happening, and this will explain it to me. We'll enable storyline as well. That's going to require a quick reload, but I want to see what's happening with these guys. I was very interested. I've done these quests a few times and I like what happens and what ends up going on. So I'm kind of interested to see what the story, and this will get us through, I'm sure, the next couple of levels. So I'm going to try to get immersed. Alright. We got our storyline quest enabled. Quest add-on rather. Okay. So we got to get Weathered Wing Blades, a Ragged Mask, Adherent Blade Wings slain. So first we'll start over here in the east. We'll aggro whatever comes after us, but we're going for the mask here. Agony dot everything. Drop a Hellfire Infernal, because why not? Then we're going to Seed of Corruption, our main target. Even throw an Unstable Affliction. And we'll start the draining of the souls. There we go. Void took some damage. We'll just summon another one, because these shards are going to disappear if I don't use them anyways. Here's the mask. Now we'll go to the westernly side. There is a treasure or something up here. Ruck Mars Image. In here. So we got a little thing there. These grays that you pick up, yeah, that sells for 33 gold. I remember them being worth a lot of gold. I think if you go around after you get flying, well, actually, you know, that's part of the reason why I've never gotten flying, is because part of the requirement to get it is to go get all these treasures, if I'm not mistaken. And you got to do that without flying. I was just thinking, if you have flying, that's probably a good way to make gold, but I think even to unlock flying, you have to go get all those treasures to begin with. Okay, so we got the mask. We're going to go get the wing blades. We only need 3 more adherents. I think we're going to kill those 3 before we even get the wing blades. Here they are. See, these guys, they're using the power of the sun, which is kind of interesting. Don't let the dots fall. I really just try to keep agony on everything I'm fighting. Okay, he's bugged, so we'll grab these. I think our void engaged anyways.
Well deserved.
We'll just... Actually, we do need to kill that guy. He's our last Blade Wing. Adherent of the Blade Wing. Man, I hope we see this dungeon, because that would be really cool.
Well deserved.
I actually like this dungeon. It's a pretty cool design. It reminds me of BC. Interestingly enough. I don't know why anybody would get the impression of BC from these things, but... Cough, cough. Is this a parkour thing? Ugh. Ugh, parkour. Parkour. Ugh. Ah. No, I don't think I'm going to bother with that. Yeah, I think if you parkour up there, there's a treasure or something. So if they're anything like that when you're collecting all those treasures, that's probably annoying. Alright, he says, Azik sent you to me for answers, and I promise you will have them. But for now, we need to escape. Hidden in plain sight, wing blades forged in the name of a sun god to bring freedom and glory to her children. A mask worn by a great king who would walk among his people in disguise to know their true nature. Okay, so that explains the wings and the mask, I guess. Who would expect, this is hidden in plain sight, who would expect to find these treasures draped over straw dolls, left to bake in the sun? Sometimes the best place to hide precious things is in plain sight. Knowledge. Last knowledge. Oh, those are cool. I think I have those shoulders. Those are legit, though.
Farewell, my friend.
Azik was sent, or was right to guide you to me. If we were coming to help Sketties, we need to meet. And if you were coming to attack us, well, I'd be dead either way, wouldn't I? Rashad lets out his cawing laugh and stuffs another skull into his robes. That's nearly everything, he says. The adherents of Rukmar are ruling the body atop the spires. Their influence is absolute, their proclamations taken as well as Rukmar herself. The herald leading this purge is surely carrying out such orders, likely no more than a list of names and places they plan to erase. That list would prove invaluable in days to come. Acquire it for me and then shut that herald up. So this is the way the herald looks. The chicken lady.
We'll slip away while you keep the herald busy.
Will
Meet us
do.
near the bridge just outside of town.
Sounds good. Alright, let's go kill the adherent proclamation. Really, buddy? Can't dismount me and live to tell the tale. Your soul is mine. Alright, moving along. Let's go find the adherent proclamation. That's not that one. Solar familiar. Here it is. That's a big chick. Let's throw all the unstable afflictions. Ow, this burns. Don't let agony fall. These are like balanced druids. We're using all this solar stuff. Does she heal? Did she heal from something? We'll double drop some unstable affliction and drain soul. Ah, we're in the schmutz again. Really, solar familiar? I tend to not kill pets. But if you're asking for it... Ow.
Well deserved.
Alright, we got a dungeon. Maybe it's one of the cool ones. Or maybe it's the one that we're working our way towards in this zone. That'd be cool. Nope. Blood slag mines yet again. Or Winty. Let's see if this tank's any better than the last one. Just sacked our void there. I forgot to do that when we started. We got another Destro lock here. Your soul is mine. This Destro lock and this Beastmaster Hunter are kind of on point. I'm gonna have to step my game up here. Any kind of talent change would probably want to... No? I don't think so. Oh, the stun. Oh, our healer's dispelling it. Nice. We're doing 10% of the group's damage, guys. I don't know. We need to step our game up because this is kind of pitiful. Alright, come on. Let's kick it into high gear. Do something with your life. It's all this gripping stuff. They're CCing me. Don't do it to me. Come on, Locksoul, quit making excuses. A little better that time. So chaotic though. Like, really? Oh, let's get a Seed of Corruption on our main target. And spread some agony. Agony for you, agony for you. Agony for you. Drop a Phantom Singularity here. I don't know what's going on with the tank. Did he get stunned? Is that what's happening? Don't stand in the schmutz is probably a good idea. Your soul is mine. I'm stunned, damn it. Let me out of the stun. Ah, my dots are dropping. Ah, I ate that whole stun. The full 10-second stun. And the tank keeps on pulling. Hey, I'm down. I'm down if y'all are down. Refresh these dots. Don't let that agony fall, guys. That agony is where our damage is. I'm stunned. Damn. You're letting my agony fall, buddy. Too much stun. It's too much stun. It's too bad. Want to let me pull? I think you did, right? I think he pulled both of those grooves, didn't he?
I am out of range.
I'm pretty sure he did pull. I mean, I got videographic evidence, so I guess I'll watch it back.
Stop yapping. Start
No, don't tell them you're streaming. That's a bad idea. Alright, we gotta get a sack going. Let's sack our observer.
My slaves! Those were blood maw properties!
Ragaga. Refresh that agony. Don't let the agony fall. Keep our unstable afflictions rolling. Get off of me. You can easily see where he's gonna throw that shit, so I think I can dodge it. My melee attacks are doing a bleed. Or I'm not even melee attacking and I'm causing him to bleed. Because I got that mark of the shattered hand going. That's interesting. Ow. Don't stun me. Get away from him. Cool. Well. Light binder leggings. Where do we go? Come to me, party. Come to tell me where we go. They made healing more difficult now. Tanking too. Active mitigation and all. Try tanking as a pally in BC. A lot harder to mitigate crushing blows. Yeah, crushing blows. Some of this OG knowledge coming through. This whole expansion is easy mode. I think level scaling is a step in the right direction though.
Too far away.
Ragaga. Soulstone Inc. We'll try to get a Seed of Corruption off. Ah, yeah. You know it. Get her done, get her done. Suck that guy off clean. There we go. I literally said suck that guy off clean. Whoops. That's not what I meant to say. I meant soul suck. Jeez. Just concentrating, that's all. It helps if your tank is aware of your healer, and it doesn't appear like this tank cares very much about the healer. Heals could probably use some mana. Your soul is mine, vengeful magma elemental. Tank is BSing. Let me get up forward more. Oh no. Not heal's fault, in my opinion. I'm just gonna say that. I don't think it's the healer's fault. It is when you get none or slow. Oh no. Oh geez. Many takes, man. The tanks are bad. It's a lot of the tanks, but they're not actively mitigating. You should set a pace appropriate for you though. You pulled many times when you weren't with us, when your mana was less than 50%. %50 or lower. The other healer says, bro, spam the shit out of these spells. There's nothing to know these days. And then he said, to click it once. I'm like, what spell shall I click today? Clicks dispel, friends die. Oh, goodness. We're going to be here for a while. Last time a tank left, we didn't get another for like 10 minutes. Then the group just disbanded. Damn. It was actually on this boss too. I tried pet taking. And it worked here, but next boss had too many ads. Or maybe that was the last boss. I can't remember actually. Yeah, pretty much. Face palm. Void. KK. Slash pull 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go away! I will fix this! The root weakens. Fire! Kill him. I will be free. You are but a pebble amongst boulders. I am a rock slide. Burn unto nothing. I will expunge to dust. Wasted material.
Still got a minute until I can summon that soulstone, that rather.
Servants to me.
Haunting Void. Get him off me.
Crushed by earth.
Get him, Void. Get him.
Seared by flame. Flesh burns. Crushed by
Welp.
flesh burns.
Ads got us. Tank now, woot. We got a tank. That was worth the shot though, it was kind of fun. I don't think we have to go through that again. Healer needs 2 minutes, BRB. Okie dokie.
That item is still recharging.
Okay. The one and only PZ says, "What up, peeps? What's up, man? Welcome to the stream." We tried void tanking this boss here. The whole thing reset though. Damn. Bad tanks this morning, man. Had some bad tanks this morning. Let's see if I got any food. Stink bomb. Shadow Realm thing. Yeah, I don't have any food. I can DE some items though. That'll help eliminate some bag clutter. shoulders here. Sumptuous 4. What did we just made something. Basic medic kit? Where did it go? Ah. Oh, it's a gray item. Can we make legit band-aids? I wonder. I think I have first aid. Yeah. Can't make a band-aid though. Damn. Antiseptic bandage if I didn't use it on what I just made. Okay. Get ourselves another what you call it there. Welcome back. Do you come seeking power? Yeah, buddy. Let's do the damn thing. Kill the ads. You are a pebble amongst boulders. I am a rock slide. This dude's a badass. Dot up the big dude. Get him. Now, as the ads spawn, we need to make sure we get on him. I think that's what got us last time. Okay. We'll spam Unstable Affliction on the boss. Our tank appears to be going down. Go. Just remedy that ad there. We almost lost our agony on the boss. Barely caught the refresh. Ooh. Nice. And there was a cutscene there. Locksoul, we got some Fell Flame grips. Not better than the epics we bought. Hey. Want those gloves? Maybe the heels could use those gloves. The one and only says, I like how you have the images on the unit frames. Remember this fight clear as day from when it was live. Tough fight for peeps that don't know. Yeah, man. I don't remember it from back in the day, but I know it's mostly a tough fight for many groups that I've been in with level scaling.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, our last group fell apart at that point. Actually, we fell apart before we even attempted that. It was just the trash pulls through here. The tank kept on pulling without the healer being ready. And he's like expecting to stay topped off. Kind of like this tank's moving right along, but he's pulling more conservative. He's not grabbing like the whole hallway like the other guy was. There we go. Oh, and there's a worm here, I think. Yeah, there it is. Got him up. I think I'm out of that. I think I'm out of that too. Cool. I'm not going to be out of that one though. Let me move a little bit. Sweet. Okay.
I must get closer.
I must get closer. Put our agony up on all the peoples. Alright, let's figure out which one we want to nuke. I don't know if it's better for me to single target after I got corruption on everybody, or if I should continue to seed a corruption for the AoE blast. I think it's better for me to just unstable affliction and single target. Now, I always put this there. Then I could go right here. Damn you. And I lost the agony. Damn. That's gonna hurt. Run forward. Come on, Locksoul. I'm trying to keep up with this Destro lock and even the Demon Hunter actually. Oh, I could use those. That's a pretty decent upgrade.
I am out of range.
I am out of range. Mine is a damage that builds over time. That Destro lock opens up hard though. Ooh, the tank! Don't die, tank! Care thee full, tank. Care thee full. Be careful. Don't die. Don't die. The Destro lock with a little bit of CC there. Very nice. I don't actually have CC like the Destro lock. Did the tank release? Oh no, he's there. Nice.
It will be a pleasure to break.
The one and only says, what damage counter are you using too? Your UI is beautiful. I'm jelly. This is LVUI. I'm using... I'll have to show you after the dungeon what I'm doing to make the nameplates like this. But the damage meter I'm using is details. Says, next fight you gotta dodge boulders, incoming wipe. Damn, the way we were talking about the group, I thought it was wipe worthy. Well, we had a tank earlier that was causing us to wipe, but this one seems to be doing better. The healer said, let me see if I have drinks. I have the same prob when I heal. Everybody's so mana efficient now, like you really don't carry drinks. But my paladin, he always does that. Always starts the dungeon without any water. Drain his soul. Agony that one and agony that one. Got this guy up. Drain his soul. Yeah, the group's kind of sketchy. The healer's returning from a very long break. So, You can see they're making mistakes like don't bring mana to the dungeon or don't bring water to the dungeon. Come on. Come on, Locksoul. We're gonna beat the Destro lock on this pull. It's gonna happen.
The elements hear me and obey.
Oh. Heal the tank. Or res the tank even. I resed him in a puddle, so I don't know how useful that's gonna be. He says, guys, please interrupt. I don't have one. I need to respec if I am to interrupt. I can't interrupt stuff. Get him, get him, get him. He's almost dead. Oh, he reset. He was almost dead. Almost dead. Oh no. Well, damn. All right, moving along. Let's see if I'm gonna interrupt. I wonder if I could go Destro. Because Destro, I think I just have empowered pets on Destro. I don't have sacrifice pets. Supremacy. Oh no, I do. I got supremacy. Even with supremacy, I want to say I don't know if the Doomguard has an interrupt. Cripple, reducing movement speed, counters and enemies. Yeah, he has Shadow Lock. Okay. Actually, let's do this. We'll put Cripple on our number 5. Flash Heal won't help you much. Use something stronger, I mean for tank. Healer said, oh. Yeah, a lot of healers want to spam their fast heal. I don't know anything about Holy Priest, so I can't really help or lend any aid to the healers. Okie dokie, Soul Well. We'll do the Soul Well. Do I not have Soul Stone on my bar here? That there. Ah, I got it on. Okay. Now we're gonna try our hand at Destro. Binding Heal, Flash Heal, Greater Heal. That's it. Probably heal. Yeah, I think heal. Okay. I think we're gonna get this going here. We need to keep our life tap up so we can keep our empowered life tap.
First, I break your spirit, then I sell your future.
We're gonna double dump some chaos bolts right off rip. Ooh, the tank is eating it really fast.
The elements hear me and obey. Burn.
Okay. We're doing okay. Double dumping some chaos bolts in for the finish. Ragaga. Ragaga. Yeah, man. That was a lot faster. Was that the last boss? We still got a boss to go, right? Oh, I guess that was the last boss. Thank you for the run. Well, damn. The one and only says, "Lo, you're a lock and you got life tap? Bruh." He said, Icy Vein says, cast Seed of Corruption, icon, Seed of Corruption as a filler on 3+ stacked targets. Oh, okay. It's just such a long spam, like, it takes so long to cast, usually the main target's dead by the time I try to get that second one off. But hell, we made it through it anyways. Destro's an easy win, like, I could go Destro and hit pretty hard. But I think Affliction lock in my I guess in my mind, Affliction is more rewarding because it's harder to pull off. It's harder to do well as Affliction. But yeah, had it been at the beginning of the dungeon, I would have been able to get an interrupt. I would have grabbed the what is it? The Grimoire of Service. That's usually better for dungeon runs. If nothing's required of me, I can go Grimoire of Sacrifice and boost my damage a little bit for AoE pulls. But to be more of a group utility, I want to tend to favor Grimoire of Service. Okay, he says, "Oh, stop whining." Okay, we were doing this dungeon here. But first, I wanted to show you what I was doing with my nameplates. Alright, so this is LVUI. And my player frames, I have portrait. Maybe this isn't the case. Oh, this is nameplates, my bad. Unit frames, those are actually like my player frame and stuff like that. And then portrait, I have it enabled, and then the overlay is also enabled. And I think for the overlay to be fancy, I made it smooth bars with details dictum. That's the texture that I'm using. There's also like some other stuff you can do. Colors, is that right? Class resources. Health by value. I don't know if that's what I'm... Oh, shadow and light. That's probably what it is. Shadows and lights, UI, unit frames, probably unit frames. Player frame, portrait, auras, prestige. I thought it was something like this, something from Shadows and Light. LVUI skins. Huh. I don't remember, man. I don't remember how I did this. It was something like a 3D option that I enabled. I remember turning it on. Smooth bars. No. Player frame. I thought it was portrait. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's portrait. I just enable portrait. And then overlay is where it actually puts it within the bar, but I can have it off to the left. I can enable and disable that. I like having it overlaid. So that's all it is. In LVUI, it's the portrait portrait tab here, enable and overlay. And then for details, I'm using the details dictum skin for all my stuff. I use that same skin. Details dictum. That's just the different kinds you get from here. And then I also have animations. I don't know if you could tell right now, but I'm using this animation on my bars. And you could change that to anything. I actually don't know which one it is right now. I don't know if it would be checked here. Yeah, it's something within here. I usually go with something shadowy if I'm a shadow lock. Or fiery if I'm a fire lock. It's all alphabetical, so I'll search through. This is Shaman, Shadow Precast. That's what I'm using right now. That's that. Now I could change it to something like this. I could use that, and it'll actually like spray on the bars there. Or I could do the one like that, but it tends to just stay centered, and that kind of messes the numbers up a little bit. There's that one. I could do that. I wanted something that looked like the moves, though, the type of moves that I use. I could use the Shadow Vortex. Ooh, that's trippy, though. That's a little too distracting. Some of this stuff can distract my gameplay a little bit. That kind of like puts a shadowy kind of overlay. Looks like it resets. But yeah, which one was I on? This one here? I'll probably leave it at that. But yeah, details and LVUI, that's pretty much what I'm using. The one and only says, I find Demo kind of cool. Get as many pets as you can on the mob and then empower them and laugh maniacally. Yeah. It tends to be a lot to manage though. Like having to keep all your pets. I find myself just buffing their damage more than I'm actually doing damage myself. Like I'll throw out my Dreadstalkers, buff their damage. And then, oh, now I can throw my Imps out, buff their damage. Oh, my Dreadstalkers fell off. Throw out some more. Buff their damage. Like, and the thing says, like, every new pet that you call out, you buff their damage, right? So, I think it feels less like I'm DPSing and more like I'm summoning an army the whole time. Which I guess is the point. But I'd rather feel like I'm doing something instead of just like all the stuff I'm summoning. But I like demonology. I don't not like it. I definitely do enjoy demonology. It feels more like a win to do good damage as affliction though. But hell, that's what I'm saying this week. I switch it up. I switch it up like I was telling you yesterday. It's like I'm driving a car. Some days I'll hop in the Ferrari and then other days I want to drive the Lambo. That's to me is like the equivalent of switching classes. It's like I'll do damage this way in dungeons and everything today, but tomorrow I'll probably switch it up and do something different. It all depends on how I feel, what I'm vibing with. There's a little purple thing here, so I want to peek around the corner and see if there's anything fancy. Anything fancy? I think with this one we're looking for the edge of reality, the Void Talon Darkstar. But there's like 20 different locations where this thing could possibly be. And only a chance that it's going to be there for 5 minutes every time it is there. So I tend to not waste very much time on looking for those things. But I've been revisiting those locations often, I guess. Alright, what are we doing? We need to get east somehow. I think the only way to get there is by running all the way down here. Through this area. Here's another elixir of shadow sight. In this burned building? Do I have to go in? Yeah. There's another elixir. That's an easy 16k XP. Anzu's Scorn? What is this? I want to see what this is. I like the treasure hunting thing. I'll see these icons on the map and I can't help it. I gotta go out of my way and see what it is. Like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. The Shrine of Terok? Where is Anzu's Scorn? Or is it Anzu's? Something up? Oh, nothing up. Nothing on the ground here. Nothing in the tree. Where is this thing? Where is it? Get off the roots, buddy. I'm not seeing what this is, so... Or maybe this is what the Elixir of Shadow Sight's for. We got 2 now, so let's use 1. You can't do that yet. Well, maybe if we stand on it. There it is. Oh, something was there. What is it? Ah, here it is. Gift of Anzu. That's a wand. Oh, nice. We got a wand for our appearances. Sweet. And we just had to do the shadow sight gimmick thing. Now, there's something else here. Relics of the outcasts. In the tree, on the tree. We had shadow sight. Guess it fell off. We left the area. So we know what the shadow sight things are now. And there's a rare over here. I'm gonna go kill this rare. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. That's true. Your character is 100% useless as far as doing damage themselves. Yeah, the demonology. But it's cool. I mean, you could kind of like overrun the enemy. It's a lot like Beastmaster Hunters, I guess, in that regard. Where you choose to just let your pet do all the damage. Oh my word. Little late there, Infernal. I got overran. I didn't see how hard they were hitting me. Damn. Okay. Walk of shame. Walk it off. Shake off the stupid. Get back into this. Those situations like that are really good for demonology, though. Where you got like all them mobs everywhere. This time we're going to have our Void Walker out. We're going to pull a little bit more conservatively. Focus that guy down, but singularity that guy. And suck the soul. The soul is mine. That'll heal me up too. We'll heal him up and pull the next guy.
I must get closer.
I must get closer. R.I.P. Yeah, man. Pink Rose. Uh-oh. Lacerating spines. Moving inflicts physical damage. I always check those. See, that situation there is exactly why I check those. The one and only says, these guys have a Fist of Fury style attack that does major damage. Like a conal effect thing. Lacerating spines. Ouch. Now if I move, I'll take damage. But if I void port... That's another matter. We don't need to move. I can stand perfectly still and be mobile. Hey, we got a Void Elf Warlock here. Cheer.
Yay!
Salute. Another Void Elf representing. Your soul is mine. Okay, where is the rare? Is this the rare? I'm here for the rare. So it seems to me like you, the one and only, actually enjoyed Warlords of Draenor, huh? Was it good fun for you? I didn't stick around a whole lot in Warlords of Draenor. I went to other games at the time. I think I was playing like BDO or Terra or something. This is supposed to be where the rare is, but I don't see one. Blade Flurry. Is that the movie we're talking about? The Fist of Fury thing? This is funny. I keep on putting a bleed on him while I'm doing damage with just my spells. Because I enchanted my weapon with Mark of the Shattered Hand. I'd be interested to see how much damage it's actually doing overall. Oh, excuse me. Here, let's see. Overall, Locksoul, Mark of the Shattered Hand. Well, the bleed from it is doing 2% of my damage. Kind of interesting. Did we get the rare? I didn't even notice it. Oh, I'm ohm. Yeah, man, I like garrison system, and leveling was the best it had ever been at the time, so I had a lot of level 100s. Oh, wow. I got Steel Maul Stompers just now. I guess that's how I feel about Legion. I saw garrisons, and I thought of it as like a way that the community was being split. So I guess I had the wrong idea whenever I came to garrisons. I mean, it was really cool having like all the self-sustainability. Like you don't need to rely on any other person in order to get your professions leveled and stuff like that. And with like the follower system, like maintaining your garrison and followers felt a lot like kind of like I was saying with MOP with the Farmville simulator. Like I was looking at garrisons more like that. It's like, oh, this is Farmville. Like, no thank you. I'd rather run dungeons and quest and gain experience with groups and party members. Like I didn't like the, it felt like we were being put off like on our own islands, and if you wanted, you could spend your whole day just logged in your own garrison and not see any other player aside from like a random dungeon finder group like LFR or RDF. And that to me is like, I want the opposite from WoW. Like I want grouping and like community and social interaction and shit like that. Like I care less about like hearing about somebody's daily life and like what they're doing in real life, but like, and that may seem like an asshole thing to say, but like I do care about interacting with other players with stuff like relevant to the game. Like if we're in a dungeon or a raid and we're trying to figure out how to take this boss down, that to me is more rewarding, I guess. Wow, this is very tiny. This is what I'm here for, this small ring. The Outcast Decoder ring. Holy shit. I almost missed that. But like, I don't know, that's the way garrisons felt. It felt like it was just a way to separate and segregate players. I mean, you could do like groups in Random Dungeon Finder and Raid Finder and stuff like that, but you could often run those type of like those dungeons and raids without saying 2 words to any other player in your party, and that was a drawback in my opinion. It's like no communication or like camaraderie or anything like that. The one and only says, ah, yeah, I lean solo play, so it worked well for me. Yeah, okay. So there are those types like that, and nothing against you or anybody that plays like that. Like that's cool. The single player game type. My cousin's like that. It's rare that him and I actually group up here lately because like it's so easy in Legion to do the same thing that pretty much what Warlords of Draenor had, like where you don't need a group and you don't have to worry about like, and I get that because like there's a lot of toxicity sometimes, and like some players just don't want to deal with that. Like this is a game. This is a way for them to reduce their stress and escape from the problems of the world and stuff like that. So like you get the kind of like break from the toxicity of the world whenever you're playing a game that you don't have to interact or deal with other players in. So like I kind of get that, I understand that and everything, but I'd still rather have the opportunity more than not to have that social interaction, I guess. But is this social if it's this all relevant to a game? Like I'm sitting here saying social interaction, but like I'm not a huge fan of these like family style guilds where it's like you got the guild master that's the mom or dad, and your guildies are kind of like, I don't know, there's a type of guild out there that I've been in before where it's more like that. It's like Facebook in WoW almost. Like they have a Discord and Facebook group usually, and Like, I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. I think it's getting late. My cognition's starting to slow down. I've been streaming for a couple hours now, almost 3 hours, coming up on 3. So I get rambly. I don't even make sense whenever I get to this point.
Greetings.
The shadows gather.
Yes, I understand.
We finally made it to the crone.
And I see you out there, Rashad.
We're deep in the spires of Iraq now.
Come here.
We're just gonna spam through this.
Oh, yes, of course. Greetings, Orneka.
Okay, so this guy met that guy.
Give old Orneka some sugar.
Ah, Orneka, it is not safe here.
I have that mount.
The Errands are out in force. Come with us to Vel Terak.
Oh, how sweet of you, Rashad. I never knew you cared.
Ah.
But my old bones would only slow you down. I'll be fine here.
Okie dokie. Should be fine.
Very well.
Go.
Let us proceed.
Frostweed, lost herb satchel. Okay, so if you need herbs, I guess you can hunt for those as well. They're such good XP though. Like, I'm surprised by 16k XP. That's almost like doing a whole bonus objective. I feel like as I'm going out of my way for these items that I'm wasting time, but I'm actually not. I'm actually benefiting from it pretty substantially. What is this thing? Iron Horde explosives? Don't mind if I do. I'll sell that. Another 16k XP. 15.8. It's practically 16. And these are vendor for a lot too. Ah! Oh no! Please don't die. Okay. Well, I guess that was the explosives I was carrying. Whoops. The one and only says, I think the introduction of the pre-made group system has made it super antisocial. People join, they kill shit, they leave, they don't say a word. Yeah, man, exactly. That was kind of the problem with the random dungeon finder. And it's weird because if you think about it, it was almost implemented just for like antisocial or toxic players. Because before, like when you were on a server, like the server that you were on was all the people you could possibly group with. Look, there's another item. It's so tiny. So like, if you were on a server and you were known as like a shitbag or a troll or something like that, then that was your reputation. And that's where like you actually had a sense of prestige about your character and how you interacted with other players in the world. It was like it was less anonymous. So like your avatar represented on that server like who you were as a player, and people knew when they were in a group with Locksoul that they were going to get soul stones and that they were going to get cookies, lock cookies, and Locksoul would go out of his way to find people to summon you to like dungeons and raids and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like they would associate your character and you could build like a reputation for yourself. Like that's essentially what it was. It was like you had a character's reputation. Anzu's stoicism. Oh, legit. Let's check this one out. We got another Shadow Sight Elixir. Man, I never knew about these things. Look at this. It's a two-handed staff. Oh, that looks pretty cool, actually. Nice. But yeah, like, when Random Dungeon Finder hit, it was almost like to negate that kind of reputation thing. It was like a counter to reputation whenever it came out. Because then it didn't matter who you were. It didn't matter, like, what people thought of you. You could just join another random group the very next run. And, like, I don't know if that's probably good for those that it benefits, but I think for the community, it kind of, like, it went against, like, what I used to see in WoW. What I used to think about WoW is, like that, like, sense of prestige that the higher level characters had, or the characters that were involved in dungeon groups and stuff like that, because there were certain people that you could get in a group with, and like they knew how to put 5 people together for any dungeon you needed to run. Or like even guilds, the guilds had their own like reputation that they needed to protect as well. And like they would be careful who they were recruiting. If it was like one of these trolly people, like they would be less inclined to invite that person to their guild, so their guild name would be associated with this troll. You know what I mean? So whenever you had a problem with the player back then that was being toxic out in the world, what you used to do is you'd find out who an officer or a guild master in his guild was, and you tell that guild master, that officer, like, hey man, you got a toxic player, and like he's stealing loot from people, and he's like being an asshole and wiping groups and stuff. And a lot of the times it was in the guild master's best interest to say or do something about that, or like kick that person out of their guild, because you didn't want your guild name being associated with like these shitbags or these toxic people. Because as a guild master, like you're looking to get your raid team together often, and it's a lot harder to get more people to cooperate if like your guild's looked at that way. But then like some people would play into it too, so like there's like this whole social dynamic that would happen. The one and only said, with flying it's simple, just to level 90 to 98 through bonus objectives and treasures. I think I have 2 or 3 tunes I got in Legion that way. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard about people being able to just level by getting all the little goodies. I've never, like, yeah, I've never gotten flying, so I've never been able to do that. I guess I could set some time out one day to go do that. But every time I'm leveling a tune through this content, I'm like, okay, this is the last guy I'm going to level. But I always end up leveling another dude later anyways. So maybe I should just bite the bullet one day and just finally get flying in WoD. It's the only expansion I can't fly in. The one and only says, that being said, I still love the group finder options. Otherwise, I'd get none of the content done. That's true. That's true, man. Like, maybe if there was some way in your group finder to have like a, I don't know, not a leaderboard system, but I don't know how they would do that. If they could make it less anonymous, I don't think people would be.
50 layers of shadow.
I don't know. I don't know what they could do with the current system. Like, that's one thing about WoW. Once you bring in something new, there's no taking it out, because there's somebody who's latched onto it and they prefer the game much more that way. So you're never gonna please anybody. Or you're never going to please everybody, I guess. But I don't know, I'm looking forward to Battle for Azeroth.
Yeah, have a look.
Because shit, back in the day, like, if you were running Dire Maul, for example, in vanilla, you don't want to be like somebody that's considered toxic, because then chances are you weren't going to be a part, like, they weren't going to bother waiting for you for 30 minutes to summon you for a dungeon just so you could be like mean and evil to the group and have to find a replacement and run all the way back out and summon a replacement. Like, there was a lot of time involved in getting groups together, and I think it's a good thing that it doesn't take that long anymore. But at the same time, it's like a double-edged sword. It's like kind of a bad thing because it makes everybody anonymous, and with anonymity comes like the trolls. It's kind of the reason why people don't treat, most people don't treat each other like assholes in real life, because you could put a name to a face. Like, we're not anonymous in our normal everyday. I'm trying to figure out what. Okay, I need 1 more illusion charm, 6 more echo hunters. I think the echo hunters are just coming whenever I get these. Removes the illusion, damaging and stunning enemies within. Okay. So it's good to use the illusion charm while I'm in combat.
Well deserved.
Then we need Echo Hunters, 5 now. Is that what these guys are? No, the bats are. Okay. A rating system, maybe? The one and only? Yeah, man. That's what I was thinking, but you don't want it to be like leaderboards. Maybe a rating system. I was thinking about that, like... I don't know how it would work, though. I wouldn't want it to be like gear score. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this guy's item level... So it would have to be like a social rating system, but then isn't that like socialism? Like we don't want to go too far off into politics or anything, but like I don't know. You don't want to have somebody be denied a group because their rating isn't high enough. You know what I mean? Because then you're like, oh wait, this is one of those a 3 rated person, so we're not even gonna bother allowing him into our group. Like you don't want it to be a deterrent. I guess that's the reason why they went to looking for dungeon though, was so even the trolls could play the game that they pay for. Hold on, I got someone at the door. I'll be right back, guys. Come in. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that. The one and only, after you said the rating systems, you said, nah, make it a generic social thing like good teammate, great leader, toxic attitude, AFK. Oh, almost like the reason why you kick people whenever you're in a dungeon, you have to put a reason why. Like, it seems to me like there would be a log somewhere that has like, you know, those reasons why you're kicking people, like assigned to that character. Like if every group you try to join, somebody says like this guy was an asshole, so you kicked him. Like maybe that stayed with your character ID or something like that. So maybe later on you could refer to that, but I don't know, like I wouldn't want it to be something like that would keep people from getting a group, like, or being able to redeem themselves. Because not everybody stays being an asshole, and like sometimes it's like a little brother playing his big brother's account or something, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But the one and only says, I think you do want it to be a deterrent though. There should be some repercussions for being a dick. Yeah, maybe like longer queue times. Like, and then maybe after like every week, maybe the slate would get refreshed in some way or wiped clean, and then that very next week. But then I don't know, like if somebody decided they weren't going to run a lot of dungeons, they could just be an asshole just because they're not going to run dungeons anyways. So I don't know. I seen a very interesting system in this game called Arcage. It was one of the times I took a break from WoW. I think during the Warlords of Draenor phase, actually. In Arcage, and I may even still have videos of it on my channel actually, but they'd be old videos. When I was playing Arcage, they had a system they had like a judicial system. So like a player that was reported would actually get sent to jail, and they would actually have like a court and a trial, and you could actually volunteer to be I guess a part of the jury in the trial, and it was all part of the game. Like you'd actually get teleported to the courtroom, and you would pass judgment, or you would watch other people pass judgment on a player that had got sent to jail. And I guess you could end up getting a pirate status. And the pirate status would actually, like, there was 2 factions in the game, but then there was also the pirate faction. So if you were notoriously bad and you treated people like, you know, crap, I guess, you would actually, or if you killed like city guards or something, like, I don't remember all the rules or even know like the entire system, but I just remember thinking it was really awesome that there was like an entire player base of factionless players that would all have to go out to Pirate Island in order to get like any of their town or city like auctioning, and like maybe they had like a black market, like I don't know, but anything you needed to do in the city, like with professions and like maybe quest turn-ins or whatever, like you had to go to the factionless pirate place in order to do that. And the problem with that is everybody else over there is also factionless, and they're like the only faction that could kill each other. Like usually there's a horde in the alliance, like allies can't kill allies, horde can't kill horde, but the pirate faction could actually kill each other. They were just like almost like the goblins, but reversed. The one and only says, and I don't know how it would be used. I know the Paragon MOBA had a similar system, but you couldn't see what other people had been rated in the past, so I'm not sure. Paragon, I think I played that for a while. I've heard of that actually. It's almost like Destiny, where you go out into different parts of the, like different planets and stuff and do quests. That's pretty cool. I think it's a good idea to hide the reputation, I guess. I like the way it used to be though, with the guilds and guild reputation, kind of like depending on its players. Guilds, I have a guilds video on my channel I made recently, where I have a rant about guilds, I think is what it's called. And in that one, I talked about how guilds used to actually matter. They actually used to be kind of important. And I kind of miss that we've kind of departed from that. I'm coming up on my quitting time here, though. I'm trying to find a stopping point. Probably right here at this quest hub. There's an inn right here I'm going to park myself in. I got to go bio. I'm probably going to make some lunch. So, I think with that, guys, I appreciate the conversation, the one and only. Letting me air out some of my thoughts about the game and hearing some suggestions from you guys. But with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the Void Elf Leveling Series episode number 47. Pink Rose says, see you, Elude. Alright, Pink Rose, take it easy.
Yes, and something unexpected too. We have much to
kind of waiting for this RP to end a little bit. Yeah, okay. With that, guys, that's going to be the end of today's episode 47 of Elude Stalwart playing World of Warcraft Legion, the Void Elf Leveling mini-series. Until next time,
Do not stray from the path.
Do not stray from the path.
Do not believe your eyes. This curse has not broken me yet.